welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lala and you're watching Lala Level Up. If you haven't seen, I've done a couple of videos talking about dating in 2024. My first video, I talked about the nonchalant man. In my second video, I talked about the imposter man. And in this video, the third and final video, I will be discussing the right man. Okay, ladies, we are finally here. We are finally here. We are talking about the right man. After you've been with the nonchalant man, after you've been with the player, after you've been with the imposter, finally, you've met the right man. And you know it's the right man when it's genuine. You will know in the way he treats you and the way he continues to treat you throughout the entirety of your relationship. The right man will go above and beyond for you. With the right man, you will not even have to ask. He will just do. And even if you do ask, he will do it happily, willing, like wanting to help you. The right man wants to make your life easier. He wants to provide for you. There's never going to be no conversation about 50-50 and all of this weird new age stuff. He is going to provide for you. He's going to care for you. He's going to show it. You're not going to wonder how he feels because he's going to express that to you. And not only is he going to express it to you verbally, he's going to express it to you by showing you. His words will match his actions. And at first, you're going to be like, damn, is this too good to be true? Like, is this man giving the imposter man? Because that's what the imposter man will do. He'll look perfect in the beginning. Then he'll start switching shit up. But you will know the difference. Honestly, if you just follow your intuition, you be observant, and over time, you see how it goes, you know? Because with the imposter man, like I talked about in my last video, with the imposter man, sooner or later, his true colors are going to come out. When you have the right man, you will see, as time continues, he remains to be that man. His character doesn't change because it was always true and genuine. The way he treats you doesn't change because he's always treated you well, because he wanted to, because he sees your value, because he wants to make you his wife if he hasn't proposed already. The right man wants commitment with you. The right man doesn't want you to be his girlfriend for 10 years. He wants to marry you at some point. Like, this man is not going to have you waiting and wondering. He's going to know, I care about this woman. I love this woman. I know I want to be with this woman forever. I'm going to put a ring on it. You're not going to be no long-time girlfriend. You're not going to be a suffering baby mama. No, you're not. When you meet the right man, everything is going to line up for you. So you're going to meet him, and it's going to be things in him, qualities in him, you didn't even know you want in a man until you've seen him display them. And you're like, wow, like, I've never been treated like this. I've never been loved like this. I thought this was a fairy tale. I thought this was in movies. I saw other people get this and have this, but I didn't know if I could. I know so many women like that. I was one of those women who would just see everybody falling in love and just think like, damn, is it ever going to happen for me? Like, am I going to meet the one? Am I going to meet my soulmate, my twin flame? Yeah. Am I going to meet my person, the right man for me? And baby, you will. Baby, you will. But things take time. And maybe you're not meeting that man right now because you still have some healing to do internally. You see, God is not going to present you with your partner if you are not where you need to be yet. Because if you have a lot of things, and you're not going to be perfect now. I'm not going to say you're going to meet your partner and you're going to be 100% healed and good and ready to go. No. But you're not going to have those toxic qualities. You're not going to have those toxic ways about you, those negative qualities that could really affect the relationship that you have with the right person for you. So God is not going to present you nothing that he feels like you can't handle. So if you haven't met that right person for you yet, and I know I said the right man, but man, this applies to you too, the right woman. If you have not met the right person for you yet, it may be because God feels like you're not ready for that yet. Even though in your mind, you might feel like, I'm ready, I want him, I want her, I'm where I need to be, That might not be true. That might not be true. Or sometimes it's just other things you need to focus on. Maybe this is not your season to be focusing on love. Maybe this is your season to hustle. Maybe this is your season to rebuild your relationships, to make them stronger, to travel. Maybe this is just your single season to focus on you. And that's really what you should be doing while you're single. While you're single and you are not in a relationship with the right man, you just, doing your own thing, that should be the time for you while you're single to really sit down and think about the things that you want in life. Think about the things that actually matter to you, things that you actually need in a relationship versus the things you want in a relationship. What do you need versus what do you want? You can still put some of your wants in your needs, but you shouldn't sacrifice your needs for your wants. You feel me? Okay. So really think about it. Focus on, when you're single, you should be focusing on you, And then when you have time to sit down and think about it, like you want to get back into the dating scene and like see what it's giving, then you can start thinking, okay, like what are the qualities I want in a man? What are the qualities I want in a woman? What's important to me moving forward? If I want to get married, if I want to have children, what's important to me? You sit down, you think about it. Get a pen and a paper and write it down. This is your life we're talking about. Like, this is your life we're talking about, baby. You better get that pen and that paper. Take it out of your head. Put it on some pen and paper. Or, I don't know, we're all about electronics. Type that shit in your notes. Like, get on it. For real, get on it. Because when you know exactly what you want, when you meet people, you're going to have that in mind. You're going to have those things in mind. And if the person you meet does not line up with what you have in your head, with what's on that list, and it's important things that you need, things that you're not going to compromise on, things you cannot negotiate on, you're going to let that go. You're not going to entertain it. When you determine what you really want, how do I say this? Once you really determine exactly what you want, you are going to say no to everything that's not that. Okay? It becomes much easier when you know exactly what you want to say no to everything that's not that. See, when you don't know what you want, you're going to say yes to anything. Anything that feels good. Anybody who gives you attention. Anybody who tells you you're beautiful. Anybody who just asks, hey, can I take you on a date tonight? You're just going to run up and do it because you don't really know what you want. You might just say, hey, I just want to be treated well. It might be something general. Like, oh, I want a man who's nice to me. I want a man with money. Like, nah, you need to sit there and really think about the things that matter. It's more than just a guy to be nice to you. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, for example, that's just an example. Obviously, your partner's supposed to treat you well, but I'm just saying, like, really think about the specifics that you need and say no to everything that does not align with that. When you do that, it's going to save you a lot of time by dealing with the imposter man, dealing with the nonchalant man, dealing with players, dealing with abusers, dealing with people who are not for you. It's going to save you so much time because you're going to completely avoid it because you're going to see, yeah, this doesn't line up with my vision. This is completely opposite of what I want. So I'm going to dub that. I'm not about to date no hood niggas when I know I don't want to live that life. When I know I want a gentleman. The right man wants to take stress off of your shoulders. The right man is going to want to get to know your family. He's going to want to get to know your friends. Not like crazy, okay? But he's going to want to get to know your people. He wants to make a good impression on them. Yeah. He does. Sometimes you meet people and they're like, oh, I don't care about your family. Oh, I don't care to be close to his mom, whatever. Be mindful of that. Because somebody who really loves you and cares about you, naturally, they're going to want to be good with your family. They're going to want your friends to like them. Like, you are. I mean, you're not dating their family. You're not dating their friends. But if you see a possible long-term future with this person, why would you want beef with the mama? Why would you want the best friend to hate you? I mean, friends are different, I guess. But like, why do you want beef with the mama? Why do you want the sister to hate you? Like, I'm not about to live that life, girl, no. Girl, no. So I just feel like you should care about things like that. Pay attention if he doesn't care about things like that. If she doesn't care about things like that, So you're going to know. And honestly, you're going to feel it in your intuition. If you tapped in with your intuition the way you need to be, if you're connected with God, and if you're not connected with God, get connected with God. I can make a video on that too. But if you are connected, you're going to be, tuned in to your intuition. It's just a small, quiet voice. Your intuition is not super loud, but it holds weight. It holds weight. Pay attention to your intuition. I cannot tell you how many situations, dangerous situations, violent situations I could have avoided if I followed my intuition. Okay? I have to follow my intuition so much that I literally got it tattooed. You probably, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Whatever. It says, I'm like, what does it say? Trust your intuition. Trust your I have to get a tattoo because I'm like, girl, I haven't been trusting it. And every time I don't trust it, some fuck shit happens. So I'm going to just tattoo it and just look at it every time I got some doubt about something. Now, I'm not saying everybody to go and trust your intuition, but just know it internally. Trust your intuition, okay? Because it's never wrong. Your intuition is God speaking to you. That's the Holy Spirit speaking into you, okay? You have it right here. Right here. The right man will always give you an abundance of love, affection, care. He's not going to be perfect. He's going to have his hardships like everybody else, you know? But the thing about the right man is he is always going to try for you. He's always going to work to build a relationship. He's always going to put in effort. He's always going to try to be better. You know, he's not just going to give up. He's not just going to say F this. He's not just going to want to throw it away. He is going to see the value. When you meet someone who really sees value in you, that is so important, because in this day and age, we're so focused on looks and the physical and sex and all of that. We care about the outer appearance. There are ladies, let me just talk to the ladies. I know there's so many men who watch my channel, but I just want to talk to the women right now. Ladies, there are so many men who will try to date you, you know, approach you just for your beauty. Just for your beauty, just for your body, for your breast, for your ass, for anything that they find attractive. A man will look at you and just want what's on the outside. You get to know that man, you start having sex with him. The sex is infectious. It's passionate. It's not love though, but it's passionate. The sex is good. So then we get into